The public fallout between the Real Housewives of Atlanta alumni Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann has made headlines since Biermann first filed for divorce. After news of their mansion finally being sold, Briefing on Bravo reported that Biermann had filed for divorce yet again, after Zolciak allegedly fled Fulton County, where Biermann originally filed for divorce. He filed again in Cobb County. Biermann filed for divorce in the new county on Thursday afternoon, and the new filing states that Zolciak has left to live in another county in Georgia. Therefore, Biermann had to file the paperwork again to speed up the divorce. Biermann described their marriage as irretrievably broken and has requested primary custody of the children that they share. The latest update regarding the divorce since Biermann's new filing is that Biermann and Zolciak jointly dismissed their divorce in Fulton County. The former RHOA star filed for divorce in May 2023. Zolciak and Biermann were married for nearly 12 years before Biermann filed for divorce in May 2023. Many issues between the estranged married couple prompted Biermann to file, including Zolciak's financial troubles, despite Biermann also experiencing financial woes. When speaking about her divorce, Zolciak described her marriage as irretrievably broken with no hope of reconciliation. However, the filing was dropped in July 2023, after sparking rumors that Biermann and Zolciak would reconcile. Biermann filed for divorce again in August 2023, as financial issues continued to put a strain on their marriage. Although they are set to divorce, the mansion they shared in Georgia continued to cause drama in their marriage, with several calls to the police and issues that disturbed the neighborhood. They have had trouble selling their mansion, which was put up for auction after failing to sell by the foreclosure deadline. Now that their mansion has been sold for only $2 million, divorce is the next step. Financial and legal issues continue to plague the RHOA family. Although the estranged couple is looking to speed up their divorce, there are legal and financial issues that they must address. Reports from late 2024 stated that Zolciak's bank account may be garnished, as she still owes over $215,000 in credit card debt to American Express, who first sued Zolciak in 2018. The company had requested a default judgment after Zolciak did not respond to the lawsuit and was awarded $215,822, but Zolciak has not paid the charges. The former Bravo star also owes the law firm Snyder & Snyder PC at least $55,143 as of October. As for Biermann, he has been supporting himself to power through his financial stress. The couple is facing legal issues due to the tax they owe, but they are not the only ones. Brielle Biermann was sued for a car accident she allegedly caused and could owe around $750 in damages if she is found liable. Her sister, Ariana Biermann, was charged with 6 counts of DUI, which she is now fighting. Right now, divorce is the least of their problems. Shattered glass: the fall of Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's empire. In the glamorous world of reality television, the line between personal lives and public personas often blurs. For Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, their marriage was no exception. The former stars of The Real Housewives of Atlanta had their every move scrutinized by millions. From the earliest days of their whirlwind romance to their lavish life together, they seemed like a perfect couple. But the headlines shifted from red carpets to divorce papers, and what once seemed like a fairy tale turned into a tabloid nightmare. This is the story of how love, fame, and financial ruin combined to bring down the empire they built. The glittering beginning. Kim Zolciak first rose to fame in the early 2010s, a spunky, blonde bombshell with a larger-than-life personality. She quickly became a fan favorite on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, bringing sass, humor, and her undeniable charisma to the show. She caught the eye of Kroy Biermann, a professional football player with the Atlanta Falcons, whose quiet demeanor and athletic prowess contrasted sharply with Kim's bombastic flair. Their love story was the stuff of reality TV legend. The two fell head over heels in love, and their whirlwind romance became a central narrative of RHOA. It wasn't long before they got married, and Kim's world seemed to align perfectly with Kroy's. Their lavish wedding was televised, cementing their status as reality TV royalty. Kim moved into Kroy's mansion, and together, they became a power couple, both on screen and off. But as often happens in the world of reality television, the facade of perfection was fragile. Behind the scenes, things weren't as picture-perfect as they appeared. The strain beneath the surface. In the early years of their marriage, Kim and Kroy seemed to have it all. However, as time went on, cracks began to form in their relationship. Financial troubles were the first to appear. Despite Kroy's successful football career, the couple's spending habits were extravagant. Kim, known for her penchant for luxury, had amassed significant debt. The couple's lavish lifestyle, including designer clothes, expensive vacations, and a sprawling mansion, took a toll on their finances. Kroy, trying to support the family, found himself stretched thin as their debts mounted. Rumors began to swirl about Kim's spending habits, with reports suggesting that her credit card debt was spiraling out of control. Kim, who had once been the picture of wealth and success, was now facing the consequences of her financial decisions. But it wasn't just the money that was causing strain. Tensions in their relationship grew as both of them struggled with the pressures of their public lives. In May 2023, Kroy finally reached his breaking point. The pressure had become too much, and he filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. The news sent shockwaves through the reality TV world, as fans watched the couple they had followed for years unravel before their eyes. The first filing, Kim, devastated by the filing, was initially hopeful that they could reconcile. However, Kroy's decision was final. The couple's marriage, which had been the envy of so many, was now on the verge of collapse. Kim, in interviews and social media posts, spoke candidly about the heartbreak she felt. She claimed that her marriage had become irretrievably broken, with no hope of reconciliation. The divorce filing was a public spectacle. Media outlets and tabloids covered every detail, from Kroy's emotional distress to Kim's reactions. The couple's sprawling mansion became a point of contention. As the divorce proceedings began, the mansion that had once been their symbol of success now stood as a symbol of their downfall. Kim and Kroy had built a life of luxury, but now it was all crumbling. The mansion, which had been put up for sale, had trouble attracting buyers. Despite the stunning property and its prime location, the couple couldn't unload it. The sale process was marked by delays, price cuts, and ultimately a failed auction. The property's foreclosure loomed over them, a constant reminder of their financial woes. In July 2023, just a few months after Kroy first filed for divorce, the papers were dismissed. Kim and Kroy seemed to be trying to patch things up, but their attempts at reconciliation were short-lived. The second filing, August 2023, brought new turmoil to the already fractured marriage. Despite appearing to reconcile, Kroy filed for divorce again. The financial strain that had plagued their relationship was once again a central issue. Kroy, who had been carrying the weight of their debts, could no longer ignore the impact it had on their marriage. Kim's spending habits and their inability to manage their finances seemed to be the final straw. This time, however, the divorce filing was more than just an emotional statement. It was a legal battle. Kroy had asked for primary custody of their children, citing concerns about their ability to maintain a stable and secure environment in their current financial state. The divorce filing was accompanied by a statement describing the marriage as irretrievably broken, with no possibility of reconciliation. Kim's response to the second filing was more defiant. She took to social media, expressing her pain and frustration. She criticized Kroy for not being more supportive, accusing him of abandoning her during a difficult time. It was clear that their relationship had deteriorated to the point of no return. The public fallout between the two was now impossible to ignore. The fallout? As their marriage continued to implode, Kim and Kroy's legal and financial issues only worsened. Kim, once a beloved star on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, was now facing multiple lawsuits and mounting debts. Her financial troubles had reached a breaking point, and reports indicated that her American Express credit card debt had ballooned to over $215,000. The company had sued her in 2018, but Kim had failed to respond, resulting in a default judgment being entered against her. On top of that, Kim owed at least $55,000 to her legal team at Snyder & Snyder PC. The pressure of these financial burdens weighed heavily on her, further straining her already fragile mental state. Meanwhile, Kroy was fighting his own battles. He had been trying to support himself through the chaos, but it wasn't enough. His own financial situation was dire, and the sale of their mansion for a mere $2 million only added to the sense of loss.